everybody, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning in. In today's video, I will go over the manicure and polish application for the NIC, National Nail Technology Practical Examination for the state of Georgia. I will perform the procedure just as it shows in the book, and all of the steps that I do here is what I would do at State Board. Per usual, I do want to go ahead and verbally state my disclaimer, which is this is not your certification. This is just a general guide of what you can kind of expect at State Board. Please feel free to follow the teachings of your instructors. So the first thing that I would do is I'll go ahead and sanitize my hands. Grab a pair of gloves. I'll sanitize again, just for safe measures. Sanitize my client. And I will take a look at my client to make sure I don't see any infections and anything of that nature. Okay. I'll begin to remove the polish from my client's fingers or fingernails. Even though this is a mannequin, I know it does not have polish on currently, but I still am going to go through the procedure steps just as it shows in the textbook. This goes into the Ziploc bag that will be taped to the side of the table. Sanitize again. Take a close look at your client for any other abnormalities that may have been hidden under the polish. And then you will begin to file and shape, starting with the pinky finger, working towards the thumb. I'll put this in my regular trash. Sanitize. And I do want to say this mannequin is very stiff. It's not my favorite, but this is what I used at State Board. And I also had another hand, but I saved my other hand for my client too. And you'll file from side to center, never in a sawing motion. Filing in a sawing motion can cause your client's fingernails to split. So just from side to center. All right, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and soak my client. Once I soak my client, I'll take it out of the bowl and kind of dry the fingers. Once I dry the fingers, I'll be drying it off in a circular motion to push back the epinicium. So I'll take my water and soap mixture, shake it up. This is my soak. I don't need any more of this water, so I will trash it and sanitize. And I will now soak my client. All right, I'm gonna brush the debris off. In a downward motion, put my brush to the side, and now I will dry my client. And this is the step where I was talking about pushing back the eponychium. I'll apply cuticle remover with the orange wood stick. Tear off a piece of cotton. And you must close this. If you have something like this, it has to be closed, even if it's a Ziploc bag. You have to zip it closed each time. I'll go ahead and put this in the trash or my Ziploc bag. Take it to the side of my desk. Sanitize. I'll get my orange wood. Sorry. I'm trying to remember to stay inside the camera. This is my cuticle remover. I'll close it, starting with the pinky, and apply cuticle remover. Careful not to get it on the skin. Getting it on the client's skin can cause irritation. And you want to leave it on for the amount of time that the manufacturer's label say so. I'm just gonna flip my orange wood stick over. And then I'll use the other side, which is like the flat side, to push back the cuticles. I'll put this in my Ziploc bag, sanitize, and go in with my nippers. The nippers are only to remove loose tags of dead skin, never to trim, cut, pluck, rip, or tear living skin. And remember, at state board, you need to hold your manicure hand like a real client. The hand and the fingers cannot be in any unnatural or abnormal way. They actually want to see you treating it as a real client. I don't need these anymore. These will go into my to be disinfected bag. I'll sanitize again. You'll get a Q-tip, cotton swab, whatever you call it, and clean under the free edge. I'll put that in my Ziploc bag. Sanitize again. And I'll brush over my bowl once again to remove all of that. I'm just gonna lightly dry my client. Take my buffer. This goes in the trash. Sanitize. You must sanitize every time you touch the trash bag, to be disinfected bag, and soiled linen bag. And now I will buff away any surface scratches. Apply cuticle oil. This one has a dropper. You do not let the dropper touch the skin. You just kind of hold it over it. And you need to massage the cuticle oil into the surrounding skin as well as the nail plate. And a circular motion is what the book says. I'll remove any rough spots under the free edge. And it says at a 45-degree angle in a beveling motion. Apply your massage lotion. Put the lotion in your hand first. And you don't need a lot, it's a mannequin hand. So I wouldn't get too much, but put the lotion in your hand first and give it a few rub arounds. You don't want to put cold lotion on your client, so just get in the habit of practicing it the way you want to actually service a real client. Support the wrist. Begin to roll the wrist around to relax it. I'll do the circular joint movements on the fingers. Do about 3 to 5 circles. And now I'm going to my effleurage and petrissage techniques, as well as I'll probably do friction for the video. And there are children outside playing. So if you can hear them, just be patient with them. They're kids, they don't mean any harm. I'll support my client's wrist, flip her over, perform the same massage techniques on this side. The gliding motion, circular strokes, and the kneading. Again, that's your effleurage and petrissage. I'll support my client's wrist, flip her over. And I'm just gonna give it a little ring, the friction motion, just to add it in. Support the wrist, tickle and feather off to indicate that you have completed the massage. And now we'll sanitize. I need a cotton ball to remove all traces of lotion and oil from my client's fingernails. And this is a very important step. You want to get it good and clean so the polish application will adhere to the client. This goes in my Ziploc bag. I'll sanitize. And I'll polish the nails beginning with my base coat. I'll do 2 coats of red polish. I will do 1 coat of top. I do want to say, as I'm polishing the client, if you can remember your steps, as we all should, most definitely for state board, but if you remember the steps, it'll kind of help save you a lot of time. If you go in confused and not really knowing your steps, that's going to take up a lot of time because you will be trying to figure out what you need to do. Again, this is a 20-minute section. You will be informed when you have 10 minutes remaining. So it will definitely help you out a lot if you make sure you know your steps. And again, I'm just performing the steps in the book, but please feel free to do what your instructors advise you to do. Thank you all for watching my channel. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna sanitize because I need a birchwood stick to get polish off my client's skin. I'll get that out of my extra supply bag. I may need more of that, so I won't throw that away yet. And you want to be sure you look at your client from every angle. This will go inside of my Ziploc bag. And surprisingly, it does fit. I'll sanitize my hands. And I'll go in with my top coat. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. That would have concluded my manicure and polish application once I done my top coat. As long as I was satisfied with my application, the only other thing I would have done is turn my hand around